Let's see what's going on. So, still mainly just trading three pairs: EU, UJ, and GJ. Um, it was a slow week. I had one of the best trading. I had one of the best trades I ever had, but I didn't trade volume wise. I didn't trade very much, um, which is not a bad thing. And with all this war stuff going on right now, markets have been kind of unpredictable, in my opinion. So I kind of just been on the sidelines a little bit, just being more patient with my trades, basically. But it's gonna be short because I don't really have, I don't. There's not a whole lot here to. There's not a whole lot here for me. I'm patiently waiting at this point, right, to see some structure that I like. On Euro USD, this was a trade I made last week. That was one of the biggest single trades I ever had. It was like 170 pips. So that was great. But then after that, price came right back down, came down and made a new support. And now it's kind of pushing back up right now. But I mean, looking at this, I mean, personally, I don't see I don't see a lot of structure here that I don't see what I like to see. I mean, if I throw a fib, where should I even throw a starter fib from? This just, I think I should start it from up here, really. I'm gonna start it if I do a fib from here to here, right? So this is looking like a big retracement. This big, move up. That's looking like a big retracement to me, at least. Right. So if I was going to be looking for something, I would probably be looking for this to come up a little bit, consolidate somewhere here around this moving average, and then come back down and test this daily support level. But I'm not making any type of predictions here. I'm just gonna wait and see. Um, I'm just gonna wait and see. Actually, I'll leave that fib on just to remind me that. Right, it's starting from. I'm gonna start from up here. That I think that's just a big ass retracement. The reason I think is because see, look, it came up to the 50 level, rejected it. Right, didn't come up to the 60, didn't come up to the 70, 78. So I'm to me this was a big retracement, and I will be looking for price to come back down. So I'm gonna watch this and see. I'm just looking at the 1 hour really quick, see what it's doing. Mm, I mean, a little double bottom there, but yeah, I mean, I'm still not really seeing anything like I would trade, right? Um, if it pushes past here, then I would expect it to come push up to here. Um, right. So, but I don't know. It hasn't pushed past that yet, so I'm just gonna wait and see. UJ, I was really focused last week on EU. I wasn't even paying attention to what was happening on the other two pairs, to be honest with you. But UJ took off. So obviously it's in a bullish pattern right now. So I'm gonna watch it. Um, I didn't pay attention to it last week at all, and I did all this. So, but again, I mean, I don't see a lot here to trade. I mean, even this move here, like I guess if I'm looking at the 4 hour, once it had broke this resistance, let me see. Yeah, I guess I mean once it had broke this resistance, you could have got in here and you know wrote that up. But I don't. I mean, I think this was. I mean, for me, this was. I wouldn't have expected it to do this. Um, right, but anyway, now I'm gonna wait and see if it creates some structure. Right now, I still don't see. I mean, there's no structure here for me to. Right, there's nothing for here. There's nothing here that I would trade. And that's just that's me and my style, my strategy. But there's nothing here that I would trade. So I'm gonna wait for this to hopefully create some structure. I mean, I'm. This is obviously bullish, so gonna be looking for buys, but I need to see some structure first. Um, I mean, it needs to. It's going to come down and test something. So whether it comes down to test this previous resistance, that's possible. But it needs to test something. Right? If you look at the 4 hour, I mean, this is the only this previous resistance is the only thing I can. That's the only structure I see that it could happen here. But anyway, so that's that. I'm where I'm gonna wait. Sorry, my computer is going like super slow now. GJ. So as I've said many times before, I don't really try to predict what GJ is gonna do. I just completely react to GJ. Um, I did look on the. I did actually take a trade yesterday and took an L on it. I don't have it on here, but I think it was like right here. Yeah, right here. I took I took a sell right there, thinking it was gonna come down, but it didn't. So I took a L. Um, I saw this kind of like double top looking, and I was like, oh, it's the reason I took the trade is because I saw it um resisted here, came down a little bit, came up, resisted again, came down a little bit, and so when it was starting coming down there, then I got in, and it reversed me and went the other way. So that was that. But I'm just gonna wait on this. Again, I don't see any structure here that I would trade or want to trade. Sorry, my computer is just you know like this double top up here. If I was paying attention last week, this double top, I would have wanted. I would have liked to get in on that. Um, that's something that I look for, and I had already expected it to come up to there and test that. But at this point, actually, you know what? Let me let's see. I was looking to see if there was somewhere I could put a fib. Let's see. Let's see. Because that's not that I'm looking at this from a higher time frame. I mean, this is looking like this is just a big retracement too. So watch, let me just throw a fib in this area and just see. Yeah, look, I can see it almost came down, tested 50, tested 50, tested 50. Yeah, so that's looking like a big retracement as well. So if I'm gonna look for something this week on GJ, if I was gonna look for something, I'd still be looking for buys. Um, but again, yeah, here's a hit a support level, create a higher low, came up, probably gonna come test this up here. Um, but I'm just gonna wait and see. Again, there is no structure here that I personally would like to trade, so I'm not doing anything. So anyway, I will probably post another video later on down the week that has a little bit more. I mean, once things start to create some structure, maybe there's some moves. Maybe I have some trades to share. All right. Well, have a good week and talk to you later.